This month on Now Loading News, learn how an art gallery is creating new opportunities for artists.
See how immigration laws are affecting shops in the area.
And take a look at what people think of Anaheim's homeless problem.
That's what's next on Now Loading News.
From Waterloo High School,
in association with Menomac.
Giving voices
to stories untold.
We are Now Loading News.
Aloha and welcome to Now Loading News. I'm Jocelyn Bonilla.
And I'm Caleb Casinas. Today we are in Anaheim, California, home of Disneyland, the Ducks, and the Angels. We are competing in the Student Television Network's Crazy 8's competition, where we had 8 hours to produce a news magazine based on the prompt social justice.
Up first, I went to talk to Tori Cook, who started the Artists Republic Gallery in the Anaheim Garden Walk to give every artist the opportunity to be showcased. The Anaheim Garden Walk has been home to Tori Cook, owner of Artists Republic Gallery, for the past 3 weeks.
We look at every artist. That doesn't mean we can show every artist, but I do my best to at least talk with everybody and give them some advice or figure out how I can best be helpful to their path.
In hopes of providing support for local artists, Tori's gallery has been focused on advocating for all creators.
We wanted to put, equal footing for young emerging artists from Orange County. Art is one of those things that you can kind of let yourself out there as an artist and as a curator, and no matter what your background is, where you're from, whatever, and share it with all sorts of other people, no matter what their background is.
They're here mostly for the restaurants and some of the stores, but it's nice to have the art so they have something to look at.
While the Artists Republic Gallery will continue to showcase as many artists as they can, Tori's love for art will continue to grow.
This is from Super Future Kid. She's from London. I love working with artists. I love being around creative people. When we bring new art in the gallery for every show, it feels like Christmas morning to me because I get to have this great piece that first I get to see it, and then I know I get to share it with whoever comes in the gallery.
Creating opportunities for artists and sharing her love for art helps Tori bring the community together. Jocelyn Bonilla, Now Loading News.
Up next, we have our Now Trending segment with Trina Tran and Aaron Nomura.
But first, reporter Cheryl Chong talks about how the new immigration ban has created a huge impact on social justice to many immigrants in America.
Many people from around the world come to America to make a new life for themselves and their families. First-generation American Aaron Chang is living his American dream through his small business.
On the corner of Harbor Boulevard and Catella Avenue, there is a strip of businesses all started by first-generation Americans, including Sunglass Oasis, owned by Aaron Chang.
So I come here, I feel this is not bad, okay? I told them over there, I'm not going back, I'm gonna stay here. They need me, the business need me.
Moving to the U.S. was his fresh start after losing his job in Taiwan. However, with the recent immigration bans, that same opportunity has been taken away from people around the world, creating a major social injustice.
I don't think we are right. I give you a visa, we have obligation to accept you to come in. You have the green card, you left the country, but you have the legal documents to come in. But everyone, same level, same equal right.
The future for many wanting to come to America may be uncertain, but for Aaron, leaving is not a question.
If it's very, very important, I need to fight for that. If I were them, I have this job, I have the visa or the green card, because this is my life. This is my life. This is very important to me. I'm not coming back for fun. Okay? This is my life.
Cheryl Chong, Now Loading News.
I'm Aaron Nomura.
And I'm Trina Tran.
And welcome to Now Trending, where we update students on the latest buzz.
Trending today is, of course, the 2017 Student Television Network Convention.
STN has been a constant social platform for young journalists and filmmakers.
And this year, with 3,000 students, it is one of the largest conventions in STN history.
Besides their own social media, here students are given the equal opportunity to share their voices and stories.
We had out to ask why it is important to have a voice.
And I think our input is just as important and just as logical as anybody else's.
Because they're our future, and if they don't have a voice, they're not going to be able to make an impact in the future. So if we're shutting down their ideas now, they're not going to have those ideas later on in life that could change the world in a way.
For them to have a voice means for the world to be able to progress.
STN has been an amazing outlet for all of us.
And we are already looking forward to next year's convention. That's all the trends we have for you today. I'm Trina Tran.
And I'm Erin Amura, and that's what's trending.
Thanks, Trina and Aaron.
For our next story, reporter Elizabeth Quilopo went out to talk to the homeless and visitors regarding Anaheim's homeless problem.
Anaheim is known as the happiest place on earth, but many people in the area are without a home. In hopes to help this homeless problem, the government is trying to create a bill to allow homeless to sleep on the streets.
Walk sign is on the cross, Harbor, 34, 33, 32.
I just feel like you try to avoid the areas with a high homeless population. You don't want to be bothered on the streets. You don't want to feel unsafe and uncomfortable, and you tend to with that kind of presence around you.
Anaheim is known as the happiest place on earth, but many people in the area are without a home.
I feel like a lot of homeless tend to gravitate towards cities that have a high tourist population.
The Prospective Bill 876 states that homeless people cannot be discriminated against simply because they are unhoused. This means that they have the right to use, move, and rest in public spaces.
If that's the best they can come up with, I think they need to look at themselves and find out why it's happened, rather than just say, oh, you can sleep here or sleep there.
People like Mario Mora knows exactly what it feels like. Due to his diabetes, Mora is left with a disability and without a job or a home.
We're being notarized more. Need help, they would look the other way. Turn the cheek. They're not doing that anymore.
I feel like it is a problem. They should be offered another option elsewhere, not around the general population and where people are trying to vacation.
With plans of opening a homeless shelter next month, Mora and others like him will get the help they need.
They don't deserve to sleep on the streets, and at the same time, if they can't afford a place of their own, they deserve another alternative method.
Elizabeth Quilopo, Now Loading News.
I bring my chair with me.
Well, that ends this episode of Now Loading News for the Crazy 8's competition in Anaheim, California.
For more news and the latest updates on what's going on at school and the community, be sure to follow our Twitter and Instagram at MOHS_broadcast and our website nowloadingnews.com.
Next month, be sure to catch us back on campus. I'm Caleb Casinas.
And I'm Jocelyn Bonilla. The loading is now
complete.